Hey guys, welcome to another Tausken review. Today we're going to be taking a look at Doom Eternal's newest DLC, Ancient Gods Part 1. Ancient Gods doesn't really do anything massively different, but it doesn't really do anything wrong either. It's really just more of the same fast-paced action that you would expect in the Doom games. Glory kills, fast-paced movement, Quake-like speed, all that jazz that you got in Doom Eternal. You start off with all the weapons, with all the mods and everything. There's no new weapons in this game, which is a bit of a disappointment considering that they could have done something more in this DLC, but it is what it is. So basically you just get to choose out whatever preferred loadout you normally use in Doom Eternal, and then go with that and start hacking away at your demons. There's 3 new levels in Doom Eternal Ancient Gods. They basically follow the same kind of art styles and paths that you would expect from Doom Eternal. You got one that's kind of a swampy one, that's one more of like a Seraphim type one, more space-like one. You got one that's more grounded in an Earth-like one. They don't really do anything art style-wise distinctly different from the other ones, but the levels themselves are pretty fun. I did find that they were significantly more constricted than Doom Eternal, so there was a lot less open space to kind of wander around and abuse, which made the game a little bit more difficult. On top of that, they throw a lot of enemies at you in this DLC, and there is no break-in period at all. It's like basically within the first 10 minutes, you have marauders on your ass. So it is really ranking up that difficulty and trying to get you to get killed. As far as new enemies, there's only one, and it's really just a returning enemy from previous Doom games. You basically have the possession enemy, so they can possess different demons, make them stronger and more difficult to kill. You have to kill that demon, then kill the possessed thing before it can possess another creature. It's not really that exciting. Really, this is the biggest problem with this DLC. It doesn't have anything significantly new to the actual core gameplay mechanics, but if all you're really looking for is more trials and more tribulations and things to go through in Doom Eternal, then this is definitely for you. The other big change is that they've added new music. However, this one is not done by Mick Gordon due to the issues that happened during Doom Eternal's development, and it's definitely noticeable. I'd say the new music is still good. It retains the same style of heavy metal and constant action, but it misses a certain grungy, dark, dirty feel that was in the original Doom Eternal and Doom 2016 soundtracks. I hope that if they continue with these people in the future with having them do the music, they kind of fix that aspect up, because it was a bit of a disappointment. It just doesn't have the same dirty, grungy feel that Doom Eternal's soundtrack has, which is something I'd like to see return if these guys continue making the music in the future. And last is the story. There's a little bit of stuff that's added into this game. It takes place directly after the events of Doom Eternal, but really this stuff is not what you're playing Doom for, right? The story in Doom Eternal and Doom 2016 was passable at best, and really you're just playing for the intense action and gameplay. And that's the same here. There's some twists and turns, especially towards the end, but really it's just kind of set pieces and cinematics to kind of keep the pace going and to give a purpose for the areas you're going to. Overall, though, Doom Eternal Ancient Gods is a fun DLC for people who are fans of Doom Eternal like myself. It gets a 7 out of 10. It's not amazing, it's not revolutionary, it doesn't really add to the original game's experience, but really just gives you more difficult encounters and things to continually go back to so that you'll want to play the game again. So, if you like Doom Eternal a lot, then yeah, $20 is probably worth it for you for 4 to 5 hours of gameplay, going through and replaying different levels against the same demons, and having a little bit more of a difficult experience. But if you're looking for something a little bit different, maybe something to extend that Doom Eternal gameplay out a little bit more, then you probably want to wait for a sale, or wait for maybe the next sequel, or perhaps part 2 of Ancient Gods will have something more to it. Anyways, see you guys in the next Tausken review.